because I'm this close to my baby's face, knowingly traumatizing them. The mouth. I've had poop in my mouth.
Babies are the size and shape and sound of a squeaky toy for a dog.
Yeah.
I peed on the floor in a Michael's once.
Hello and welcome to Don't Tell Nana, a podcast in my closet. Welcome, Nicole. And thank you for joining me on this crazy adventure in our closet. I hope this is a good break.
Thank you for having me.
Do you want to talk about why we're calling this Don't Tell Nana?
Yes.
Today is different.
It's different than when our parents raised us, than when our grandparents were around. And there are just things that I thought, like, if I'm sharing with you, are fine. But when I tell them to my mother, the look of like shock and awe on her face.
What? How have babies changed that much?
Yeah.
They haven't.
And I'm like, you guys just didn't talk about it.
Yeah.
It was just like, you don't talk about it. There's no way this wasn't happening.
No.
So again, I have a 6-year-old and obviously well potty trained. She was potty trained early, in fact, which was like such a blessing. But we had guests over and we're in a temporary apartment before we moved to our house. And so we had guests over. We haven't had guests over since we've been there for like 5 months. We just go to other people's places. And so we had some guests over and she went to the restroom.
Oh, no.
Messy number 2. And she's still doing this thing where if it's really bad, she'll still ask me to assist her. And I'm like, okay, no problem. However, she got completely naked and came out in front of the guests with a poopy butt and asked me to wipe her in such a casual way that I was like, oh, we haven't put ourselves in the position where we tell her when we're at home. She knows in other places, close the door. She knows etiquette. But at our house, she's so free and loose and we don't clock it.
Guests.
Yeah. Or even shut the door. We haven't been like teaching her that because we haven't thought about it. So like the door is wide open the whole time. And then she just comes out full naked. And my friends are like, and they don't have kids.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh.
So they were like, oh, what is going on in this feral house? Like it is. And I was like, I'm just, and like, you can just see me and my husband are like, oh God, get her, hide her. And she's just like, why are you guys freaking out? And then we like scared her because we were freaking out. Everything did get cleaned. They have not responded to hang out with us next week.
You just locked in 2 years of birth control for them. I know. You just...
You're not having children.
Absolutely not. No, thank you.
Oh, it's so good. That's my, and I could never tell my mom that story.
Really?
Well, because it's inviting other people into it, to the crazy. Do you know what I mean? She's like, how embarrassing. And I'm like, it is, but it's also like, that's one of 5 things that happened this week. Do you know what I mean? And so, but for my mom, it'd be like, this is why you don't have friends. This is why you don't have, and it's just like, that's, you know.
The dogpiling of shame.
Dogpiling of shame
that
that generation loves to do. So that's why it's, don't tell Nana.
Yeah.
Because you can't. Yeah. How about you?
I feel like I take the opposite approach and just overshare and traumatize the grandmas on our side. There's a big thing about like covering up when you breastfeed, like my mom doesn't care too much, but my in-law cares a little bit more.
Really?
Just not in public.
Yeah.
So it just makes them a little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know.
Our generation, I think, is more like, who cares?
25 people saw me give birth.
Yeah. Did you do a home birth?
No.
Oh.
No, we were in the hospital.
But you had everybody there.
Yeah. And it was like rotating rooms, rotating nurses. Like I was naked the whole time for 24 plus hours. Like,
yeah.
At that point.
You don't care anymore. Yeah, it's little nip. Who cares? I think also once we realize what our bodies can do during childbirth, no matter how you give birth, whatever, C-section, it doesn't matter. Like how it happens, like there's something that ignited in me, like any body issues I had before. It's really weird. And I know for some women, this isn't the case. But for me, I was like, oh, I don't care about my weight as much as I used to because I know what it's capable of, which is wild. But also like, yeah, I'm going to be that person at Denny's that's got a boob out. It's just going to be like, nip slip, don't care. Like, and then I love that this one woman, she was breastfeeding at a breakfast place. And this guy goes, you should cover up. And like, we all looked because we were about to say something. And he goes, go to the bathroom if you're going to do that. And she said she had the best response. And I've heard it before, but she goes, would you eat your breakfast next to a toilet? Then my son's not going to do that either. And I was like, oh, God bless you.
That's beautiful.
That's beautiful. That's great.
I wouldn't say anything. I would just take their plate of food and go to the bathroom with it.
You eat here now. You eat here now. We'll both eat here now.
Everybody eats in the bathroom.
So great.
Here's the thing about modern parenting. There's too much advice out there.
So much. And it's unsolicited.
It is.
Nobody wants it.
We're not here to give you any advice today. We're just here to make you feel seen and heard with some absolutely ridiculous stories.
I mean, unhinged parenting stories that when we ask people, we didn't know that they'd overshare to the level that they do. And boy, are we glad that they did.
We are very glad. I don't actually, some of these I could have been better off not knowing, but it makes me feel better about
It makes me feel
the craziness.
so much better. So much better.
Let's start off with something crazy that happened to you this week.
Okay.
What is your biggest crazy mom story?
Okay, so I'm 5 months pregnant right now, and I have a 6.5-year-old. And so we've been trying to slowly teach her where babies literally come out of, or how to breastfeed, like what that's going to look like. So we've been talking to her a lot about breastfeeding. So a couple days ago, early in the morning, she has 3 stuffed animals on her chest. And I go, "What are you doing?" And she goes, "I'm breastfeeding triplets." And I go, oh. And she would take her hand and act like she was milking each one. And I was like, "Well, honey, you don't have 3 breasts." And she goes, no, you just take one boob and you stretch it out. And It was the funniest thing I've ever seen. And I did get it on camera, and I sent it to every one of my family members. It was amazing.
To be fair,
She's not wrong.
they do just kind of stretch it out and take it with you.
It was the way that her hand went 3 feet in front of her. And I was like, oh, what does she think happens? We have not been educating this child at all. It's great.
Do you remember? Do you have the phantom pains when she did that?
Yes.
Did it all come back?
Yeah, I was I was having a letdown right when she did that. It was great. It's so ridiculous. What about you? What's your weekly
Oh man,
crazy story?
I feel like so much happens in a week that I just kind of bookend it.
Well, because yours is 6 months.
Yeah, mine is 6 months old right now. So we're kind of flying by the seat of our pants every day.
Yeah.
We have gotten to introducing solids though.
Okay.
Digestive system hasn't quite caught up to digesting solids though.
What does that look? Remind me, it's been 6 years. What does that look like?
So breastfed babies can go a few days without pooping.
Right.
But he's not exclusively breastfed anymore. We're introducing solids, but his body still is we can wait a couple days.
Yeah.
And then it all comes out.
Oh no.
Out the top, out the bottom, on me, on dad, everyone.
Oh, at 6 months, are they still spitting up?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Not
Okay.
as much. Not as much.
Cool. See, I'm just taking notes from you because I'm I'm back in the weeds all over. I remember nothing. A friend asked me, she's like, "What kind of bottles did you use?" And I was like, "I don't know. Did I use bottles? I don't know. I don't remember.
What's in my garage?
What's in my garage? Who knows what it is? I don't know."
That box that you decided you were going to clean later, and all of a sudden now it's later. 6 years.
6 years. The mold is taken over. There's nothing I can do. This is the new segment called That Sucks, where we share a baby product and we tell you why it's so amazing and why the other one sucks. Look at this. This is the Groansy nasal aspirator. Look at this. Do you guys see the spray that's coming out of here?
It's so soft. Honestly.
It's so soft. It's a nice little mist. It goes up the kid's nose to loosen stuff up. And then this part sucks it out. Compared to what my daughter had 7 years ago, which a lot of parents are going to know what I'm talking about. It's you stick it up their nose and then you suck it out. And I will tell you this, we moved recently and my daughter has not had that thing used on her in probably 3 years. She saw it and ran into the other room.
Oh.
Traumatized.
I mean, I also do the same.
Yeah.
The thought of it makes me gag. I can't even physically.
A lot of people can't physically do it because it's the brain thing where you actually think you're going to suck it in. Mm-hmm. But then for me, it's it's traumatizing for me because I'm this close to my baby's face, knowingly traumatizing them. Mm. And this is the game changer. That's it. Yeah.
This is also just this soft mist compared to the other manual saline mist. It would shoot across the room.
Yeah. And they want you to stick that up their nose and just flush it out. Ugh. And it's so violent. So violent. This is the best. Yeah.
This is amazing.
All the other products suck. Get it?
Well, they don't.
They don't suck. But they suck. This sucks.
This sucks.
This sucks. So this is the segment of the show where we have asked an audience a question. Today's question we asked was, what is the grossest or messiest experience you had as a parent? And you guys did not disappoint. Here are some of the answers. We got so many, but here's one. My 4-year-old son broke a detangling comb in the tub and stuck the broken piece up his butt. He said it would... He said it wouldn't come out, and I got worried that it could cut him, so I got a tiny glove and stuck my finger in there to find it. Never did, but it's been years. I'm sure he's fine. There's that. That comes from GGM Felix. Then this one comes from Yarn Prepper. Okay, it said, you asked for it. My daughter was under 5. I was rearranging her bed, and when I moved her bed, there was a row of boogers lined up on the wall like a row of soldiers. Wish there were cell phone cameras back then. She'll be 34 in April. So thank you, Yarn Prepper. That is gross.
That is.
Then from Robin, it's not Robin. A few weeks ago, my son had a super loose tooth, and we told him to get it wiggling so it wouldn't fall out in the middle of the night. And of course, he went to bed with a loose tooth, and as soon as he woke up, he cried because he realized he swallowed it. So my husband felt so bad that he promised to check his poop every day until he found it. 3 days later, with a whisk and a spoon and lots of digging, later the tooth was recovered and given to the tooth fairy. So
I'm not saying I would never eat cookies from their house ever again, but something about...
And she's a baker. And she's a baker. I looked at her face. She's a baker. Oh, it's so great. It's so great. These are so awesome. Okay. This one comes from D Combs. Okay. We were just eating at Carl's Jr. and letting the kids play in the playland. So my daughter Isla pooed her pants and was wearing some sort of tiny booty shorts, like diarrhea pretty much. It came all the way down her legs as she slid down the slide.
Oh no.
And it smeared all the way down. We ran out of there so shocked and embarrassed that I had to send my older daughter back in to warn the employees of the mess. It was so bad I had to throw out her pants and underwear. No other kids were there when it happened, but as I dragged her out, 2 little boys came into play, and I can only hope the employees got there before the kids did. Oh, public nightmare. This is from John Bemis. It says, my wife was changing our son's diaper and covered up his winker so that he didn't pee on her. But when she lifted his legs, he projectile pooped right into her mouth. One of the grossest things I've ever seen.
Not the mouth.
The mouth. I've had poop in my mouth. I know. I was changing my daughter and I lifted up and she was bucking because she was like 18 months. She was bucking and it splattered into my mouth.
This is why my husband and I have adventures of Boob Lady and Diaper Man.
So great.
I am not the diaper lady. He's not the boob man.
Yeah.
And that's just how it goes.
You keep things separate.
Yeah.
I love it.
He's taller. The splash zone is longer for him.
Yeah. Actually, that's brilliant. And then, okay, now I'm going to share one that I've already shared with Jordan, and it is a doozy. And it's just one simple sentence. And I want everybody to hold on to their britches because this is what it says. I gave my daughter's umbilical stump to my dog as a little treat once it fell off. You heard me right. She gave her umbilical stump that fell off of the baby to the dog as a little treat.
Ooh. How big is the dog?
Oh, I don't actually know. I think it's medium size. It's mid-size.
Is it better or worse if the dog is small or big?
I think it's worse if it's small.
Because it's like they're chewing on it for a little.
Yeah. Oh, girl. I wasn't even thinking that. Now I'm thinking that. There was a girl from the Wonder Years, Danica McKellar, and she was on a podcast and she said that right after she gave birth, she tried, the midwife was like, do you want to try some of her placenta? And she did. And she goes, it was better than any filet mignon I'd ever had. And I was like, I think that some people shouldn't have microphones. I think we need to not share all of that. However, does the witchy part of me believe that there are nutrients? Yes. Yes. In the umbilical stump? Well, I don't know.
It's protein.
It's protein.
That being said, we did have an incident when I first came home from the hospital with my baby because we didn't give him a bath right away. We just left the little,
Oh yeah, what's it called? The Vernex or something? Yeah.
But he had, the little, pieces of birth still on there for a couple days. And our dog, a little too excited about that.
I mean, it's a very different smell.
Yes.
Than they've ever experienced in their lives. And they're like, let me get in on that. I get it.
And it's just that, that mama, protective, your dog already is going to annoy you when you're pregnant and have a baby. But this was a next level of you are no longer allowed to be in the same room. And they sound like squeaky toys.
Yeah.
That's the other problem.
Oh, babies, yeah.
Babies are the size and shape and sound of a squeaky toy for a dog.
Yeah. And my dog was my whole personality before I had a kid. I mean, I took that dog everywhere, obsessed. And then I brought the baby home, and it's not like you become abusive to the dog. That's not what I'm saying. But there is a clear line where it's oh, I'm a mom. It's just a different switch that turns on. And I remember when I brought her home, Tootsie would nip at her feet the first time they met. Now, what I didn't know is that's what dogs do to new puppies to make sure that they're okay.
Oh,
so
cute.
My reaction was obviously an overreaction where I was like, no, absolutely not.
Get away.
And I wish I wouldn't have done that, because then for the next 3 months, the dog was too skittish.
Oh, no.
So if I walked into the room with the baby, she would run away. And I was like, oh, I wish I would have done that. So that's some dog and parent advice at the same time. Look at that.
Our dog gets zoomies.
Ooh.
And we had such a small living room. We're in a bigger house now, obviously, that we can have a podcast in my closet.
Right.
In the previous house, there was one central area for everybody to be all the time. And the dog, the whole space was hers.
Right.
We were just invading it. So we'd be sitting on the couch. I'd be trying to feed the baby, trying it with my pillow and trying all the things. And the dog, of course, is just hey, it'd be fun right now if I ran around the entire room and jumped on you.
And made it my space again.
Yes.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. Just.
I love it.
So we are going to give away. We're going to message you if you see your name up here, and we're going to ask you what you want. Yeah. And then we're going to send it to you, because we do monthly giveaways now. So. And the winner is...
Congratulations.
Check your messages.
Perfect.
And remember to submit stories for our next one, because there's going to be more.
Yeah. And don't tell Nana.
Don't tell Nana. All right, let's wrap up this episode with something fun.
Great.
I like describing things in a very obscure way.
Okay.
So I'm going to describe a scenario to you, and you have to guess if it is a actual toddler or a hostage situation.
Okay, great.
So,
Okay.
here's the scene.
Okay, here's the scene.
We are in a store. A boy tells someone he has an explosive.
Okay.
Everyone freaks out.
Right.
And then we are trying to get said boy out of the store. Does not want to go. Does not want to move.
Oh my
He has
gosh.
demands.
Okay.
Toddler or hostage situation.
Oh, that's tough. I'm going to go with hostage situation.
It's a toddler.
Oh, I thought it was going to be a specific hostage situation.
Explosion is his poopy diaper.
Oh,
He wanted a toy before he
Yeah.
would leave the store and go to the bathroom.
that's it. That's it. I think I've had that.
With you or your daughter?
My daughter. So that's how I get my discounts. I just pooped my pants. Can I get 10% off? Thank you so
fair.
much.
I peed on the floor in a Michael's once because my stepmom tried to play chicken with me and did not win.
You won.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
You won. Were you 20? I'm just kidding.
I think I was out of the age of diapers, but still learning. I was
Oh, yeah.
I have to go to the bathroom. She's like, can't you just wait? I was like, no, I can't. And she's like, fine, then just go here, thinking that I won it. I would.
Called your bluff. And you're like, ha ha, I'll raise you one. That's great.
We never went into Michael's again.
No. Banned for life.
That's our episode. See you on the next one.